Welcome to the Brunswick Beat,
Brunswick County's only television news show brought to you by the Brunswick Beacon. I'm Rachel Johnson.
and I'm Stacy Manning. 3 Civvytown volunteer firefighters were injured Monday night when the roof of a burning garage fell on them. They were among more than 50 area firefighters who responded to a house fire on Josh Circle Southwest and Supply. The firefighters were rescued and had only minor injuries. The home and garage were completely destroyed.
Brunswick County is in a severe drought, and county officials want residents to use less water. Recently, peak water usage has been more than 24 million gallons per day, nearing the county's 30 million gallon per day capacity. If water usage continues at these levels, the county may implement mandatory restrictions with fines up to $100 for violations. A recent bill passed in the General Assembly allows up to 4 terminal groins to be built along North Carolina's coast. Many local coastal groups and agencies have lobbied to bring the hardened structures to fragile, erosion-prone Brunswick County coastal areas. Governor Bev Perdue has until Thursday, June 30th, to review and possibly veto the bill.
The Sheriff's Office investigation into Commissioner Charles Warren's claims he was harassed and racially profiled has cost Brunswick County taxpayers $868. Warren had filed a police report claiming intimidation by sheriff's deputies and fellow commissioners Scott Phillips and Bill Sue. Finding no evidence to support the allegations, the Sheriff's Office has closed the investigation. Monday night, local activist Jenny Quaglia spoke at the county commissioners meeting. She wants Warren to resign.
So what am I calling for? At the very least, I do hope you can have a change of heart and apologize to the public, the commissioners, especially Mr. Sue and Mr. Phillips, the Sheriff's Department, and the community of low and fixed income Brunswick County residents you claim you are the voice for according to your Facebook page. If you cannot see the reason in doing that, I would request you do the right thing and resign as a commissioner.
Brunswick County residents can expect to pay 44.25 cents per $100 of property tax after commissioners formally adopted a $190.6 million operating budget Monday night. Commissioner Charles Warren cast the only dissenting vote. The new rate will allow the county to remain revenue neutral, although it's expected many property owners will pay less than in previous years because of recent decreased property assessments.
Congratulations, graduates! The biggest graduating class in Brunswick County Academy school history graduated Friday night. 30 graduates received their diplomas. Then on Saturday, it was West Brunswick's turn to don their caps and gowns. Graduating seniors received their diplomas at Odell Williamson Auditorium, where U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder delivered the commencement address.
The Brunswick County Health Department will have a new director beginning June 27th. David Stanley, the current director of the county's Environmental Health Agency, will replace longtime health director Don Yowsey, who is retiring from the health department after 14 years. U.S. Army officials recently conducted their annual anti-terrorism exercises in and around Brunswick County. Last Wednesday, officials invited the media for a sneak peek of what goes on behind the gates of Military Ocean Terminal Sunny Point during a large-scale anti-terrorism training exercise. Here's what U.S. Army Colonel Joseph Callisto had to say.
What you see here today is one of our capstone events for Point Defenders as our emergency management response and reaching out to our local partners here. New Hanover County, Brunswick, will have Moscow buses show up here. As you can see, we have a chemical scenario here right now. The investigation is underway as to why that happened, what happened, and to triage all the patients that are here. Once the Brunswick County, New Hanover County, and Moscow buses get here, they'll be triaged and then brought to the various hospitals in each county.
Charlotte detectives are searching for 6 people involved in a fraud ring. Among the suspects are a husband and wife and their 30-year-old son. The suspects are accused of stealing checks from mailboxes, creating forgeries, and using the checks at Walmart to purchase electronics. The next day, the items are returned for cash. Anyone with information is asked to call Sergeant Eric King at 754-6008. A Charlotte woman was arrested Thursday for allegedly assaulting several people during a fight on Hale Swamp Road. 3 people were injured and taken to the hospital before deputies arrived. Annie Lubland, 45, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, inflicting serious injury. Read more about these stories and find out what's happening in your community inside this week's Beacon, available on newsstands now.
Hi, I'm Laura Lewis, staff writer for the Brunswick Beacon. Do you know of an upcoming event or an interesting person in Carolina Shores, Calabash, or Sunset Beach who you would like to see featured in the Beacon? If so, I want to hear from you. Give me a call at 754-6890 or send me an email at llewis@brunswickbeacon.com. You can also visit our website and submit news there at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Click the Submit News icon in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Let us know where you'll be, and we'd like to be there too, especially if it means that I get to visit one of the towns on my beat.
Work has resumed on the BCC baseball field across the parking lot from the Dinah E. Gore Fitness and Aquatics Center, but it is a little behind schedule. Earlier this year, baseball coach Robbie Allen said he hoped to have a field in place by May so players could practice on campus instead of traveling to West Brunswick High School. Allen plans to have regulation games on the BCC campus by the spring. He is so confident of that happening, schedules for the 2012 season will list home games at BCC. A Wrightsville Beach fisherman and his crew won the Yellowfin Yamaha Jollymon Classic Sunday. The annual tournament is based out of Ocean Isle Fishing Center. D. Logan, fishing aboard Logan's Run, caught a king mackerel that weighed 23.6 pounds. The crew won $17,850. In second place with a catch of 22.5 pounds was Austin Eubank of Wilmington, fishing aboard Clearly Hooked. The crew won nearly $8,000. In third with a catch of 19.95 pounds was Brett Barnes of Wilmington, fishing aboard Hot Rod. The top local finisher with a catch of 18.95 pounds was Justin Weave of Oak Island. He was fishing aboard just in time and finished fourth.
3 county baseball players won gold medals in the Powerade State Games this weekend, and all 3 made significant contributions to the championship effort. West Brunswick, Markel Jones and Landon Tilley, and North Brunswick, Stephen Linkus played in the 4-day tournament, which featured 8 North Carolina All-Star baseball teams. 4 county soccer players played for the East in the annual state games and helped the team win a bronze medal. West Brunswick's Scotty Melvin and Alex Harrell, along with South Brunswick's Dominic Cunliffe and Willie McCray, played in the All-Star tournament. Markel Jones' leadoff home run in the bottom of the 11th inning ended a nearly 4-hour baseball game in humid weather Monday evening. The home run gave West Brunswick Junior American Legion baseball team an 8-7 victory over Ashley. West is now 8-2 overall. Find your weekly sports updates and many great photos in the sports section of your weekly Beacon.
Hi, I'm Stacy Manning, Managing Editor of the Brunswick Beacon. Did you get engaged recently or married? Have you celebrated a milestone anniversary, or did you have a baby? How about letting us share the news with our readers? You can email your social news to me at editor@brunswickbeacon.com, or you can log on to our website at www.brunswickbeacon.com. Look for the Submit News icon near the top right-hand corner of the page. Deadlines are noon each Friday.
I'm at Brunswick County Animal Shelter today with Montana. He's an 8-month-old. He was a stray found in Leland, and he has been here since May 9th. And he would make an excellent dog for anybody who's looking for one. And there are a lot of other dogs and cats here too. So come on out, meet Montana. And he is a German Shepherd, Alaskan Husky mix. And There are lots of others here to visit with too, so come on out on Green Swamp Road.
Montana's a big guy, and he looks like he has a whole lot of energy.
He does. He'd be perfect for somebody with an active lifestyle.
May 25th was a day full of surprises for 87-year-old London Gore of Shallotte. That's the day the affable World War II U.S. Army veteran rose early for an honor flight out of Myrtle Beach. He and a plane full of other veterans were treated to a free day to see the National World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C. The memorial honors 16 million servicemen and women who served in the United States Armed Forces and more than 400,000 who died during World War II.
The Green Swamp will be featured on the Discovery Channel's Swamp Loggers TV show. Fourth-generation logger Bobby Goodson is in the county. He and his crew are logging a piece of land off Highway 211 and Lennon Road. Pick up a copy of this week's Beacon to find out how he became a swamp logger and what brought him to our area. This week we continue our Brunswick County Park series. We dropped by Lockwood Folly Park to check out the activities.
Hi, my name is Belinda Johnson and I'm with Brunswick County Parks and Rec. This is one of our first parks in Brunswick County. Today we're going to visit Lockwood Folly Park. Lockwood Folly Park is located in Supply, North Carolina. We have basketball courts, tennis courts, 3 softball fields, baseball fields, lots of picnic tables, and plenty of stuff to do. There's also 2 playgrounds if you have small children.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I enjoy coming to this park to have some quiet time. I come out here on my lunch break and bring some of my work with me. And the staff is wonderful out here. They always check and make sure that everybody's safe and that the park is kept up and clean, and very friendly people out here. It's a very nice area to come to enjoy the park and the picnic tables and the areas here.
If you'd like to find out any more information about any of the Brunswick County parks, please visit our website at www.brunswickcountynorthcarolina.gov, or you can call our office at 910-253-2670.
Tune in next week as we visit another of Brunswick County's beautiful parks.
72-year-old Al Slusser, a Vietnam War-era veteran, deemed the Ironman Grandpa, is walking from Key West to the Canadian border in Maine, a 2,100-mile walk. Tuesday evening, he stayed with Shallotte firefighters at the fire department. On Wednesday, Fire Chief Paul Dunwell planned to walk with him to Bolivia before Slusser goes on to Leland and Wilmington. Last year, Slusser walked from San Diego to Annapolis. Next year, he plans to walk the West Coast. His goal is to spread awareness for veterans and to inspire people to fulfill their dreams. That's all the time we have for tonight, but you can read all these stories and much more in this week's Beacon. If you know of a story or a person you'd like to see featured on Brunswick Beat, email us at brunswickbeat@brunswickbeacon.com. Look us up on Facebook under Brunswick Beacon or follow us on Twitter at Brunswick Beacon.
Thank you for joining us, and don't forget to tune in next week for a brand new edition of Brunswick Beat, your wherever, whenever news. Tonight's Beacon shines on the class of 2011.